Today we have our 4-channel Sunscape Smart Planting Controller. We will be going over the package contents, system setup, and how to function the controller. In our box, we have our 4-channel digital controller, included 12-volt power supply, as well as a operations manual, our Cat5 dimming cable, which operates both your 3-channel and 1-channel outputs respectively, and our temperature and humidity sensor. We also include some mounting hardware. The RJ14 cable included isn't used. It's used for the channel 1 output, which is overridden by this end of the Cat5 cable. This is a buttonless touchscreen controller. To power it on, simply plug in the power cable and wait for the touchscreen controls to appear. This controller has got 4 ports. The first is your power port. The second is your Cat5 4-channel Ethernet port. The third is an additional 1-channel accessory port. However, the accessory is bypassed by the additional port used on the Cat5 Ethernet. The last port is the sensor port for humidity and temperature controls. Sunscape LED offers 2 yellow Cat5 cable options. They are both 4-channel. This one is 3 channels for flower, that is red, blue, and orange. And then on the right you have a 4th accessory channel you can use for additional spectrums. Secondly, we offer this 4-channel Cat5 cable to operate 4 independent veg zones. They are both standard Cat5 cables and are both 4 channels. One is for operating a flower zone and the other is for operating 4 independent veg zones. Included with this digital smart controller is a temperature and humidity sensor, which is accessed on the far right port here. It's only required in the event that the controller itself is not placed inside of your grow next to the canopy. In the event your controller is on the outside of your canopy reading different temperature and humidity, you'll want to install the included temperature and humidity sensor and put it inside of your canopy. Start programming your controller by setting the time. To set the time, press and hold the displayed time for 2 seconds. The 5 wheels that appear allow you to scroll up and down respectively to choose the year, the month, the day, hour, and minute. Once your selected date and time have been chosen, select the check on the top right-hand side to confirm your setting. Once your date and time have been programmed into your smart controller, its primary functions are ready to set. On the left-hand side of the screen are the 4 individual channels as well as their respective power level programmed into each one. That power level is shown here in watts, as well as in luminescence on the right. In the center of the screen is the current channel selected as well as its respective power level in percentage. On the top left of the screen is your temperature, given in Celsius, which can be switched to Fahrenheit with a 3-second press and hold. On the top right of the screen is your relative humidity, given in percentage. On the right-hand side of the screen, we have our timer on/off, our timer setting menu, our sun up and sun down setting menu, as well as our system settings. To access the system settings menu, just give the system settings menu button a press. Your real-time temperature will be displayed here. Your temperature derating value will be displayed here, and your over temperature protection value will be displayed here. To factory reset your entire control, give the blue I a 3-second press, which will begin a 2-second chime, followed by a factory reset of the entire controller. To access the app, give the app Bluetooth button a long press. To change your channel name, go ahead and select the appropriate channel, type your name, and select the check to confirm. If you wish to toggle your channel's power on or off, simply press the toggle, and the value can be changed by simply pressing between voltage and PWM. The temperature deramping feature is designed to protect your grow and your equipment from unnecessary heat. To program this feature, simply press the System Setting button on the bottom of the screen. In the center, you will see your temperature derating feature. It provides a drop-down menu which allows you to program in the highest temperature you want your grow to be. For this case, we have 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Once your grow reaches 71 degrees Fahrenheit, it will start dropping by 1% every 5 seconds until reaching 5 degrees below your set figure. In this example, it would reach 65 degrees before ramping your lights back up. The over temperature protection feature can be accessed by pressing the System Setting menu below. Access the drop-down menu and enter the maximum optimal temperature in degrees, selecting with the checkmark below. Similar but different than the temperature derating protection feature, the over temperature feature at 71 degrees will turn your lights off completely. It is recommended in the event of a temperature spike to go into your system settings on the bottom right-hand side of the screen and go into your temperature derating and your temperature over temp settings and toggle them both on and off. This resets the function and enables it for future use. This smart controller allows for up to 9 photo periods to be programmed. To begin programming, simply press the timer set on the right-hand side. To begin programming up to 9 of your photo periods, press the plus on the right-hand side of the screen. The execute time is shown on the top. This is the time that your lights will turn on. The 2 drop-down windows shown are in a 24-hour format and allow you to program both the hour and the minute that you wish your lights to turn on. Select the check on the bottom right to confirm your time, and the check on the top right to confirm your program. To program your various power and PPF levels for your 4 channels, simply press and hold for 3 seconds the power or the PPF on the bottom of the screen. Shown are your 4 channels. These are the recommended figures for your channel 1, 2, and 3 for your flower light. To change these values, simply press the minus or the plus to change the value by 1 respectively, or long press to change the value continuously. You can also press anywhere within the slider to access that figure. To save your settings, simply press the check on the top right-hand side, or to exit and cancel, top left.